This is Gaming Face Punch.
Okay, so the first thing that we saw of the Xbox One press conference releases was the Xbox One S. A smaller, cooler, holier console, which does look very, very appealing considering it's 40% smaller, power bricks whacked in there and everything. So Nigel, what do you think? Stole your line, by the way.
You literally did. Yeah, I was going to say that console looks incredibly holy, as in they had to drill loads of holes in there to, keep the heat down. But it looks nice. It really looks nice. And it's smaller, which it needed to be to start with. But what they did is, nicely in the video, if you notice, they stuck the Xbox One controller next to it. So you get a scale. So you can see actually how much smaller this thing is. Yeah.
And they also did the thing where you saw the Xbox and then they showed it inside the current Xbox. Yeah. Which was quite good because it's like this fucking tiny.
Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I know it's not going to be too much more powerful because they mentioned 4K. However, that 4K is only for Netflix.
Yeah, actually, when we were doing our research and stuff, when I looked at it, they were talking about 4K and they're saying that it will upscale games to 4K, but I don't think it will run in native 4K, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it will not run in 4K.
But saying that, the Xbox 360's upscaling was fantastic. Yeah, there was a lot of things where go, it's 1080p, and it's like, yeah, they're showing it off, it's like 1080p, and then some wise ass went in there, checked the pixel density, and went, it's not 1080p, it's upscaled. But the upscaling was so good, everyone was fooled into thinking it was 1080p. So if they're saying they got upscaling and they're using exactly the same thing for the 360, I would be quite happy with that, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, and you know what? Microsoft's thing is software, isn't it? And if that's something that they can pull off, fine. If it makes your games look a little bit better, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? The only thing is a small elephant in the room.
You mean Keith?
Yeah, wait. No, he's not here this time. But they announced Scorpio.
Yes.
Which, if they didn't announce Scorpio, I'd be looking at this slim version going, ooh la la, I might buy this. Because it's the same price as the current. And it's smaller, it is going to upscale, and all that juicy stuff, it looks lovely, and all that stuff, but they announced the Scorpio.
Yeah.
So, I'm not tempted anymore.
I know, they gave you so many excuses not to buy an Xbox One. It was like kind of, don't buy an Xbox One because the slimmer version will be coming out in September. Oh, hang on, don't buy that one because the bigger, more hardcore Big Daddy Super Mac version is coming out later, coming out late 2017, and it'll probably have virtual reality compatibility and run games in 4K. And you're like,
I want that one.
Well, that's the one I want. Just forget the other shit. Just give me that one.
I didn't want the intermediate version.
Yeah. On the bright side, from my angle, they will bring the price of the original chunky Xbox down. And being a cheapskate, I'll buy one. I will buy one because it'll come down to about what, 180, 160 if I shop hard enough. If I find that poor bastard on eBay who hasn't labelled his purchase, his item that he's selling correctly. You know, these things are important to me.
I know. Yes, I agree, but it's so tempting. Literally, I've been sitting there. I mean, me, you, and Keith have been talking about getting an Xbox One when we feel the price is right and when we feel the time is right. The price is probably about right now, but the problem is, I'm so tempted to buy one, but they've announced this one, the slim, and then I went, oh, it's the same price as the normal Xbox One.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I might just get that. I might just get that instead. And then they went, oh, wait. you've got Scorpio coming up next year, and you're like, I'm not going to buy a console every year. So
I like that. I'm not going to buy a console every year, but every other year.
It's yeah, not even every other year.
Yeah.
It's they've given me a reason not to buy the Slim and to wait.
Just one thing, yeah, I want to throw in there. Keith was right. I rarely say that, and he's not here. Thank fuck for that. Do you know why? Because Keith called it when he said it'll be the Xbox One S. And he fucking nailed that down, because he said they're just going to copy the iPhone thing. And guess what they did? They copied the iPhone.
Hey, so. Apple are American, and they do that. So let's do the same. That works for them.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.